Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your mid-March Lenormand reading. My name is Julia Aurelia. We're going to have a look into every area of life, business, finances, love, relationship, and everything that is going to pop up and wants to come through. So let's start with your reading. The Lenormand is a method that is originated from France and Germany. As you can hear, I'm from Germany, so living in the UK by now. So this is a method of divination from my ancestors. And like I already said, with a large spread, you can have a look into every area of life, which is what we're going to do now. So what are the energies for Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus, Sagittarius? Make sure to watch your upper placements as well. Stability pops out, or work might be very important here. And the first card is the cross. Cross as the first card is a little bit difficult because we do have karmic burden. So depending of if there's currently something ending in your life, whatever is ending might be like a burden. So this ending might be difficult, might bring some sort of conflict into the situation or into your life. It might be that a burden is ending and it's the end of a conflict, but then again, this ending might be a little bit difficult. So let's continue here. We do have eclipse season, so intense energies anyway. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. There are always 2 cards in the deck. Hold on a sec. Right, there are always 2 cards in the deck that represents another. Basically it's personal cards, one of them being the masculine energy over here. This is a person that you're dealing with. Sometimes it can be you as well. So basically then having 2 cards that could show in this general reading yourself. I'm gonna tell you all the energies that are surrounding this person, and you're gonna decide if this is you or another person. If this is another person, it might be a friend, a lover, love interest, a family member, etc. What I can tell you that there is confusion connected to this person. There's confusion, delays, complications. This might be a very spiritual person, but it also might be somebody who has, how do you say, intentions that are maybe not in your best interest, because we have the snake next to it. Snake can stand for manipulation. If this is somebody in your love life, especially with the fox being here, then in your love life there could be the question if something is right or wrong, which again I can see reflects back on this person, as we do have the challenge here. So there are challenges, there's a challenging journey, there are difficulties possibly to move in a certain direction or into a new beginning. And what I can see here is that I feel like due to the challenges that I hear, there might pop up the question, is this right, is this wrong? This is your energy, no matter of your gender. Put your picture in this card and the other person in this card. Right, so what I can see is definitely that there's a significant ending. It might be, like I said, the ending of karma, but I also feel like something that is ending, some sort of completion. It's very fated, it's destined, and this ending is going to make something easier. I see ease in the future, there is some sort of improvement in the future, but I feel also like it's coming through some sort of completion and ending. Like I said, it might be that karma is ending. It might also be that a message is coming in that is a little bit difficult, but also it seems to be the solution for something, and the solution for a karmic situation or a burden in your life seems to be a significant change, possibly a closing of a chapter here. There might be an important piece of knowledge that you're going to receive that is part of a change, that is part of a decision here, and there is a decision that you make because of a child, or because or it could be new opportunities now coming towards you, or you basically deciding that you want a new beginning here. I feel connected to the new beginning. There are still some uncertainties. Also, that's interesting, also connected to the other person. So let's continue a little bit. I do feel like something is emotionally twisted, or there could be complications, emotionally complicated. I feel like the complication is due to small challenges. And what I'm getting here is, again and again, there are small challenges that are kind of like repeating. On the other hand, there seems to be a big challenge when it comes to trust. Maybe a big challenge within this situation is that there is a big challenge connected to help, to support, to trust, or there is a big challenge connected to dependency. Maybe there is a large or a big kind of like depending energy. Like I said, this person could in general be very spiritual. It could also mean somebody might be successful, maybe even well known. This person actually does connect here to love, but I see connected to love there is the conflict. So feeling conflicted, feeling angry, there could be even an energy of guilt. Someone here in this situation could feel guilt, could feel angry, could feel, I just heard betrayed, even though this is not the meaning of this card. I'm also reading intuitively. Of course, I know the meanings of the cards. I'm going to give you those meanings, but sometimes just intuitive messages are coming through. So I feel like there is a conflict with this person. There is communication about love. I do see definitely there is communication. Communication about the relationship, and I do see you are kind of, which is interesting because this is your house, and what it basically means is that you are committed, you are in a relationship. Now, whoever this is, this could be two different people. Maybe you in general are in a happy relationship with someone. There is an energy of moving into a new beginning, moving into a new phase. There is communication. Like I said, there's happiness and success as well. But I also feel like continuing here, there are challenges connected to this person emotionally. It's emotionally twisted. It's maybe there is an energy of manipulation, maybe an energy of delays, and I feel like there is a certain question if something is right. Is something right? Is something wrong? There are challenges. It's a difficult journey. There is conflict on this journey. There is maybe even repeating conflict. Conflict could be emotionally. Conflict could be also connected to finances. It could be feeling guilt, feeling maybe even aggressive arguments could be something here as well. So, and also what we can see here is that the two of you are so far away from each other, so far apart, which could talk about somebody being in the distance, being far away. Also, the challenge in this situation might also be, so if this is not about manipulation, and I'm just throwing it in because one aspect of the snake is this keyword, but it could be delays or twists and turns and something just not being straightforward. So what's quite interesting is the energy of the question if something is right. And one aspect could mean that there is something connected to foreign countries, to a transition phase, or because of a certain amount of distance, delays, that you ask yourself if something is right. There could possibly be some sort of transitioning phase in your private life, in your home, possibly a move, a new beginning at home with your family, a new beginning connected to family, home, or your foundation that is going to improve something here connected to this person, or maybe would improve something here. But I also see this is an energy that you worry about and then you communicate about. So you are going to communicate something that is very dear to your heart, where the communication is about love, about stability, security, possibly a family or the home. And I can see this here as well. But then again, I can also see here, moving a little bit away from this personal energy, this is the energy of the ring, and this is in the here and now. So what I feel like there is a very, and like I said, it could be a dependency. The ring doesn't always mean we are in a committed relationship. It could mean any sort of connections that you have and that you strongly feel. But what this is influenced by are complications, delays, not for all of you, but for some of you, emotional manipulation or complications and delays. Something is emotionally difficult due to foreign countries, a transition phase, something that is far away or a specific direction you want to move into. And all of this is influencing the relationship here. While this relationship might be in general something that makes you happy and that is very emotional, what we can see also here, though this could be something from the past, is that there has been a cut in your relationships. Maybe an ex who plays a role. If this is an ex, then this ex is causing trouble. It could be a karmic situation with an ex that is nagging on you, and that might be ongoing. But for some of you, this could also mean like the cut, an ending of a commitment that we see here in the past. Obviously, an ending of a commitment could be an ending of a contract or whatever commitment that has been. But I see something has ended here in the past where you were bound to, or where you were committed to, may that be a friendship, any sort of relationship or contract. Then again, looking at love, we do see, due to some sort of facts and knowledge, there has been a decision for a change. I feel like there has been a very significant decision connected to love, and for some of you that has come due to some sort of advice. Again, some sort of knowledge, some sort of advice. It doesn't always need to be somebody in authority. It could be somebody who's experienced with something. Sometimes this could be a friend. But due to knowledge and an advice, I feel like there has been a significant choice to move forward with something in love, and to, which is kind of like part of a change. We do see you happy. Again, the best card of the deck, the happiness card, is here next to the love card, also next to the ring. So there's happiness connected to love and the relationship. There's also moving forward with something, possibly taking control over something, moving forward with something that could be something very officially. Now, the tower can stand for all kind of governmental structures, offices, how do you say this in English? But those kind of official buildings and firms. So maybe you took some advice and move forward in your love life connected to something very, maybe some sort of organization, governmental structure, etc. It might also mean that you moved forward in order to protect yourself. Maybe you took advice and took action, even though there is a bit of a heavy, possibly karmic energy on taking those steps, but it's going to be the solution for something, because there is a sense of wanting to protect someone or something. Right. But then again, like I said, there is kind of like the energy of, is this right? Is is this really the right thing? And maybe this question of, is this really the right thing? Maybe this is what is actually the challenge here, and what is emotionally challenging. But maybe that is related to some sort of support being blocked, or maybe you received advice that was actually really supportive. So it does feel like whatever we saw here with love and with the protection energy, with taking control over something, or with any sort of governmental structures, it feels like this is at the core of you moving into a new beginning. So again, there is this decision based on facts, based on possibly some sort of advice, moving into a new beginning connected to a partnership, a relationship, a connection here. There seem to be connected to this relationship some sort of challenges with your home, with your family. Did I say this already? Well, seems to be something is challenging connected to the foundation, to the home, to the family. Something being challenging connected to your sense of stability and security. Or maybe it is about feeling home. Something that might be difficult when it comes to you feeling home somewhere or with someone. Right, I do feel like we have done now a lot down here. So we went into love, into relationship, into your energy here. We also had a look into the other person. So let's look at your finances. I do see that something is going to clear up financially for you. There are possibly financially conflicting energies that might relate also to a situation with another person. Finances are going to move into a new beginning connected. Like I said, this could mean you're moving into a new home. Like literally, this is moving new home. So this is how your finances could be spent. Maybe this is due to a new relationship, due to a transition phase here. Maybe there are financial commitments here as well. So yeah, that's what I can see here. And it's in the house of the lilies, and in the house of the finances are the lilies again. So the lilies can stand about balancing something out. Can stand for peace. So for some of you, this is that something is going to balance itself out financially. Maybe you're going to feel more at ease or at peace with something financially. A new beginning here, something new. And obviously this doesn't necessarily need to only relate to a new beginning in your private life or with a relationship here. Maybe there is something new also connected to business or to your work. Because everything surrounding the finances is telling me how money comes in, what's happening with the money, and how is it being spent. So your finances could be in some sort of transition phase. Maybe there is a new beginning connected to finances, maybe a new project, maybe something is developing here. Maybe something is developing and having a good foundation. This could be connected to a contract or a partnership here. And this new beginning, whatever is new, is going to be a solution, also a solution to something that is kind of like a heavy karmic energy here. It does feel like your finances are a little bit up and down. You might make finances with you being self-employed, being independent. This could be financial independence, but then the energy of something being a little bit up and down. It might be helpful to have a strategy connected to your finances. This might mean financial support. Something could support you financially, but I'd more get the energy due to advice, maybe due to a strategy. And having a look at work. Now, you yourself are in the house of work. So one aspect since the anchor also stands for stability, and for you being very anchored, being very stable and secure. So that's one aspect, but maybe you're also very much focused on work. What we can see here, that there is this ending which we talked about at the beginning. So it could be the ending of a karmic situation, of a burden, but I also feel like there is an ending in your life, not necessarily only about work. It could be a general ending in any area of life, but it has an influence onto your stability, onto your work. You might work in public or you're networking. Maybe there is a cut connected to a certain amount of people that you have worked with. So an ending could be here connected to your work environment, maybe a place where you have worked and now something is changing in your work environment. Maybe something is changing with somebody in authority here. But I do see a bit of heavy energies connected to it. Maybe you're learning something new. We have the knowledge here, but it might also be that there's a chapter closing connected to your business. You might receive some sort of advice from somebody who's very experienced, and that, like I said, this is now related to business. You're going to receive an important piece of information, of knowledge, which again might relate to end a chapter. I do feel the burden energy and the heavy energy also on your work. But again, this is due to either an ending in work or an ending and the letting go process in your life. And I also see this letting go process as something that is worrying you, because I feel like you're worrying about your stability or your foundation. But again, I do feel like you're going to receive good advice here from someone, which is going to help you. So you're being basically given advice for a positive change that has going to be an influence possibly on every area of life, but also on your business. And I do see that there is, hold on a sec. Yeah, I do see the conflicting energy as well. And whatever is giving you well, it's the same thing that is here again, which is quite interesting. So there is a journey that you're taking and there's conflict connected to the journey, or there is a direction you want to move into, but there are challenges and it brings you conflict because it stresses you out. However, I can see that you are taking action, moving forward with something, and also there is a choice, and moving forward with this choice into a new beginning. And even though it might be a bit heavy, it might be like a karmic ending, a karmic completion, I do feel like it's going to bring a positive change. And like I said, in the future, which is interesting, because in the future we see luck and we see improvement and we see lightness and ease. And this ending, and we can see there is the decision to end something. It's destined, it's going to be successful, even though you might feel a little bit confused about it or the success about it. But this is in the house of improvement. So something is going to improve in your life due to a completion, a letting go, even though you might worry a little bit at the moment. Right, Sagittarius, this is your reading for the upcoming month. I do hope you resonate with it. If so, please leave a like, a comment, or subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.